Hey guys, what is going on? This is Wrestlelamia back with another episode. Join us now as Wrestlelamia looks at the wildest wrestling news stories and rumors you need to know, including, is Jeff Hardy headed to TNA? And if so, when will he show up? Rock injury update, Jordynne Grace hints at WWE superstar who will face her in TNA, tragic news for Ricky Morton, and more. Is Jeff Hardy TNA bound? Could Jeff Hardy end up in TNA wrestling alongside his brother Matt? Now that brother Nero's AEW run is winding down, let's look at the latest news and rumors on Jeff, including when he could show up in TNA. Here's what we know so far. Fightful Select is reporting that Jeff Hardy becomes a free agent on Friday, 14th June. There was uncertainty about whether AEW would add time to Jeff's contract due to the time he missed from when he was injured and when he took time off for personal reasons. However, Fightful reports that that doesn't appear to be the case. While both Matt and Jeff had unfinished business in AEW, that is, winning the AEW World Tag Team Championship, it appears that they've moved on. It's believed that Matt Hardy doesn't want to get tied down to any one promotion, so conceivably, he and Jeff could return to AEW at some point. For now, the question is where Jeff wants to wrestle and who is interested in him. The current belief is that he's headed to TNA, a promotion he has strong ties with, and one that is reportedly interested in bringing him in. TNA is holding its Against All Odds pay-per-view on 14th June, so fans are curious whether wrestling's charismatic enigma will make a surprise appearance. Matt Hardy is challenging Moose for the TNA World Championship, so unless Jeff is under some non-compete clause, he could appear as early as tonight. TNA will also be filming TV on 15th June, another possible date for Jeff to show up. If Jeff can stay out of trouble, a successful run in TNA could open the door for work anywhere, including WWE. One question fans will ask is whether Matt or Jeff end up appearing in NXT. With the WWE and TNA apparently working on multiple crossovers, there's already speculation that Matt Hardy might show up at this Tuesday's 25-man Battle Royal to determine NXT champion Trick Williams' next challenger. What do you think is next for Jeff Hardy, and where would you like to see him wrestle? Let us know in the comments below. WWE Superstar Wrestling Jordynne Grace at Against All Odds? TNA Wrestling's Jordynne Grace has issued an open challenge for anyone looking to challenge her at Against All Odds for her Knockouts Championship, a challenge which has some fans wondering whether someone from WWE might answer it. However, a recent tweet from the champ suggests we may already know who she'll be facing. Jordynne recently tweeted, "Might be time for a change in scenery. Let me welcome someone to my home." WrestleTalk's Dave Adamson noted the conspicuous clues in the tweet. A quick look shows Jordynne using capitals where they don't belong, and that these letters spell Natty. Could fans see Natalya battle Jordynne? And if so, could Neidhart capture another world title? Natalya contract update. There's another question concerning Natalya and whether she plans to stay in the WWE. Natty is just one of several WWE superstars whose contracts are set to expire, or in the case of Becky Lynch, have already expired. Dave Meltzer is reporting in the latest Wrestling Observer newsletter that Natalya was still in contract talks as of this week. Neidhart should have many options available both as a performer and someone working behind the scenes. AEW is reportedly interested in bringing her in for the Owen Hart Cup, and there could be interest from other promotions. Undertaker's advice for AEW. What does The Undertaker think is AEW's biggest problem? Taker discussed AEW during an episode of his Patreon show. Hopefully a lot of people don't think the way I do, but hopefully one day AEW gets their crap together and genuinely creates some competition. That's probably not a popular take from most WWE insiders, but the way I look at it, competition's only gonna make you better. And how can AEW get back on track? The Phenom commented, "I don't think there is a true leader in the locker room. I'm not sure. I have nothing against the man, but I don't know that Tony is the guy to run the company. I mean, his heart's in a good place and he wants to do something, but I just don't know that he has the acumen to run a wrestling company against the juggernaut that is the WWE. But hey, I could be wrong. There was that one other time I was wrong. I hope they get it together and we do have some competition. It's better for the wrestlers, it's better for the audience, the fans, it's better for everything." The Undertaker has been in the wrestling industry since the 1980s and seen it all, having worked in the territory era and the national era, including 30 years on top in WWE. Whether or not you agree with his take, you can be sure he's speaking from experience, having seen businesses rise and fall. Do you agree with The Undertaker? Should AEW replace Tony Khan? Let us know below in the comments. Tony Khan to the rescue. Tony Khan may not be the person the Undertaker wants to run AEW, but the promotion's president recently showed what a stand-up guy he is for his performers. Mercedes Mone is sharing how Tony helped her after she learned her brother Joshua was taken to the hospital. Mone was working on Dynamite and was far away from her brother. However, Khan helped her out, allowing Mone to take his private jet to see her brother. Mercedes commented on Khan's goodwill gesture. Not only was seeing my family such a surprise, but another blessing I received came from the immediate response as I called Tony Khan to relay what was going on. Without hesitation, Tony said he would help. He took me back on his jet headed to Jacksonville and made it a point to stop in Orlando. No lie, I'm actually crying tears of joy and gratitude as I write this. I'm so blessed and grateful to be working at a company like AEW and have a leader whose motto is family first. What do you think of Tony Khan helping Mercedes out? Bayley discusses Mercedes Mone in AEW. Speaking of the current TBS champion, what does Bayley think of her bestie working in AEW? During a chat with Denise Salcedo, Bayley noted, "I'm so excited to see her take this to the next level. As much as I miss having her here, wrestling to me still feels weird without her, but it's like I have her in a different way where I can tell her what's going on here and what I need help with and what I'm trying to do to make it better over here, and the same goes for her." Like any true friend, Bayley is happy for Mercedes' success, and she praised Mone's decision to bet on herself. "I'm so proud of her just for taking that leap and taking a chance on herself, and she has so much to offer the world, and there's just so much more that she's going to be able to do. I'm really excited to watch her. Now I just get to be a fan. Can't be her tag partner anymore, but now I get to be a fan." You may recall Bayley hopes to wrestle Mercedes in a WrestleMania main event. While that may be a ways off, it could be a true WrestleMania moment. Piper's plea. Piper Niven will challenge Bayley for the WWE Women's Championship at Clash of the Castle, but a news story suggests Piper was ready to make her case that she should wrestle in front of the home crowd one way or another. Piper recently spoke with Denise Salcedo and explained how Chelsea Green helped her prepare to talk with Triple H about appearing on the show. "And I walked up to Triple H and I went, 'I'm here to shoot my shot.' And he just went, 'Let me guess, it's about Clash.' And I went, 'Yeah.' And he went, 'We're working on it.' I was like, 'Oh, this went well. Okay, great, thanks.' I had a monologue prepared like, 'I deserve this because XYZ,' and it was just, 'Yeah, we're working on it.' Be sure to check back Saturday as Wrestlelamia provides a recap of the show, as well as our exclusive analysis as we look at the good, the bad, and the downright ugly. Rock injury update. Looks like The Rock is going to be okay following the injury scare he had while filming the biopic The Smashing Machine. Johnson posted a photo of his injured arm along with this message, "Elbow got kissed by the Boo Boo Monster. No extensive tissue damage, ruptured bursa sac that will eventually heal. I've had much worse, and as always, let pain and tequila be the guide." Wrestlelamia is glad to hear the final boss is on the mend and sends its best to him for a speedy recovery. Tragic news for Ricky Morton. Sad news to report as Ricky Morton's son Jonathan has passed away. Ricky updated fans via social media. Here's an excerpt from Ricky's message. "A father should never have to go through the experience of losing a child. It is an unimaginable pain that goes against the natural order of life. I have experienced something no father should ever have to experience. I lost a huge part of me. It is with the heaviest heart that I share the passing of my oldest son, Jonathan Morton. Rest in peace, my beloved son. Your legacy will live on in our hearts forever. Please respect my family's privacy. I love you all. Hug your loved ones." Wrestlelamia wishes to send its heartfelt condolences to the Morton family and their friends and family. Naomi's new look. Last but not least, Naomi is sporting a new look. A recent social media post from Naomi shows blue highlights in her hair. Not only is Naomi one of WWE's most talented performers, but she has one of the best entrances, and you can be sure this will only add to the glow. Well guys, there you have it, the wildest news stories and rumors you need to know. Leave your comments below, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, follow us on Instagram and X, and I'll see you next time for some more wrestling content.